Good afternoon, folks. This is Fred Campos, owner of DFW Website Designers. It is January the 20th, and this is episode number 85 of your 3 business tips at 3 o'clock in under 3 minutes. You know, one of my favorite days of the year is January 1st. I get stoked about putting together my goals for the year, kind of a reset point of view. Today is Inauguration Day, something that happens every 4 years, and we have a new presidency. And regardless of your political position, you should be excited about the opportunities that are enabled for you as a business owner. We're going to get some stimulus money, which means people are going to buy more things. They're going to buy products and services. So you need to be focused on growth. Obviously, it's the beginning of the year, still January, and I'm very, very excited about this. One of the elements we're going to talk about today that's going to make up our 3 business tips is we're going to talk about closing techniques. My tip today, our parameters around it, is always be closing, ABC. And we're going to talk about when you're dealing with leads, with clients that are interested in them, they're either going to buy, they're going to die, or they're going to go away, right? Those are the 3 categories. Now, first off, let's talk about this concept. I know you're a business owner and you're saying, well, Fred, I have people that do sales for me, but you, the owner, are always pitching, talking about, or closing business on your product or services. Sales is a part of your makeup as a business owner. If you don't have sales, then you don't have a business. Now, I, as a web developer, deal with so many small business owners that think if they just put it out there, if they build it, they will come. But even if you have a storefront, people walk in, they may have questions about it, they pick up the product, they think about it. Just because they walk into a car dealership doesn't mean that they buy a car that day. What I have found, even with websites, is that people need to communicate with people with questions, and even though they have an interest, they need to be convinced to get over that finish line and actually close the sale. So consequently, you and everybody in your organization needs to be in the mode of always helping them get to that finish line. Always be closing, ABC. So when you have leads, when people contact you, you've got to keep track of them. And on average, they have to be touched a total of 5 times before they buy. And sometimes in my industry, that could be as much as 7. So I keep a list in Trello, and I keep track of them and do touch points with them. And basically the concept is you keep communicating with them, calling them, or emailing them, or talking with them until they either buy, which is what you want them to do, or until they die, in which case, they are no longer in need of your services, or they found it, or they bought that washer and dryer from somebody else. They're not going to buy 2 washer and dryers. Or 3, they ask you to go away. Now, I know this sounds cruel, but I don't walk into a grocery store randomly. I walk into it to buy. I would not walk into a car dealership unless I was somewhat interested in buying a car. But you need to help them get through that buying process, right? Even a waiter makes suggestions about what to eat. So we need to always be closing. That's the ABCs. And you need to keep track of everybody until they buy, die, or go away. That's my tip for you today. I'm just trying to make you awesome. Now go back to sleep.